Hey y'all, it's your buddy Spiny here on day 2 of playing Animal Crossing Deluxe every day for a year. Second day already, just really early into this. See how it goes. Essentially what this project is, what I realize... Wait, why am I doing this? This is like a force of habit. Because I always fucking time travel when I play this game. This experiment is the result of pure burnout. Pure fucking burnout from doing Spiny. And other things. There's just so many projects that aren't interesting to me anymore. Even though I really want them to be. They've just lost their enjoyment. And I'm very burnt out on Spiny, and I was just like, you know what, this is something easy I can do, so even if I'm not working on that, I can at least be doing this. That isn't to say that, like, oh, I'm not working on Spiny at all anymore, it's just to say some of it has gotten boring. And it took a while. And that's what happens with these projects. They get boring after a while. And that's normally when it's time to move on. Now, Spiny has a little bit more weight to it than other projects do. One, I do enough on it to where not all of it is boring. In fact, some of it has stayed fairly interesting to me. Because I throw a lot of like stuff out, you know, like this video right here is no way me saying the end of Spiny is here. It is trying to be open-minded though. It is trying to speak open and honestly about it. All right, thank you, Nook. And the truth be told is there's things that I used to have a lot of fun doing that aren't fun anymore. And, you know, if I didn't give up on stuff that was boring me or like let certain things stay in the past, Spiny wouldn't have happened in the first place, because Spiny happening was the result of me being tired of my Movie Mackle channel. I was bored of those videos. I was bored of Mackle and Zatch. I was bored with, just reviews I was doing on there. And then, I don't have funds for that. I need a real fan, though. My room's getting fucking hot and my fan's broken. Spring is here. But, as I was saying, and then like Dungeons and Duckies, that was a show I did with my friends. It was like a D&D podcast of a lot of visuals done for it. And when I first started, I couldn't imagine getting sick of it. You know, I really wanted to keep it going and going and going. All of these things, I wanted them to go on forever. But I got tired, and when I finally accepted that I was done with it, that's when that's really when oh, I should buy some paper too, actually. Send some notes to the museum. That's when, you know, you sit down and you think about what you're doing. And you... Oh god, he's talking about the house too. I'm getting all of the Nook shenanigans here. It's really when you sit down and decide what you're going to do next. And it's like, okay, well, if I keep holding on to something that I don't want to do anymore, like Spiny, and I'm not saying, again, this is jumping the gun a little bit, because I'm not done with Spiny, and I don't want to be... I'm not even hinting at the end of Spiny, really. I mean, I guess I am hinting at it, but I don't think it's going to happen soon. But I am trying to be open to the idea of moving on. I am trying to be open to the idea of doing other things and putting Spiny on the back burner. Because what am I potentially missing if I drag that out? If I drag that out and do it longer than I want to do it, just because I feel like I need to. Now again, people actually watch Spiny, and people have said very nice things about the character and the series, and that does fucking wonders for it. Because that makes me want to do it more. That really does make me want to do it more. No, hell yeah. Knowing that there are people watching, knowing that like the series means something to someone other than me. Like it really inspires me to keep going. So, more than you could ever realize. But I also, lately there's just certain videos that when I start them, it's just, a lot of the thrill's gone, but it's not that it doesn't come back. You know, once I get close to finishing a last call, that's normally when I'm feeling it again. There's just like, writing the episodes and starting them is such a drag. It's such a bigger drag than it used to be. And I hate that. I wish it wasn't like that, but it is like that. Again, this is a vent piece. Like, it's also the reason I'm doing it on this channel and not Spiny. Because a lot of people could turn this on and not even know what the fuck Spiny is. They're just seeing someone trying to do this fucking Animal Crossing challenge, like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Day 2 you're doing this? You're fucking venting on day 2 of this? And yeah, I am, because I think that's what this really is. It's me needing a break. Chaos Drive is like Spiny's summer house. This is where Spiny goes when he needs to rest, when he needs to just do something relaxing, without really a care if someone's watching or not. But if someone is, then they get to hear the juicy shit, like me considering the end of everything. Because Spiny has kind of been my everything these last few years. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened that hasn't really been all that enjoyable for me. But Spiny has been like the one consistent thing where I am genuinely... I guess we better help this asshole. Genuinely, it's been like the one positive thing. That's another reason why it's hard and scary to accept the fact that maybe parts of it aren't as enjoyable as they used to be. Because I don't want to let go of it. I really don't want to let go of it, but there's also part of me that's like, eventually I have to, if I, lose interest. Thank you, Gulliver. I appreciate it. Okay, Gulliver. Okay, Gulliver. Okay, Gulliver. Okay. Thank you. I made a run for it. I think that the bottom line, though, is that I don't think Spiny's ending anytime soon. I just think that I need to... Like, honest to God, just doing this might be all I need. I might just need... Oh, we have a new guy. We got Joe. We gotta go say hi to Joe. I might just need to be doing more shit. I might need to take breaks from it. I might need to go off and do something else for a bit. I might need to... Because, like, I mean, you know, it would be a little different if the channel was, like, a full-time job, but it's not. I mean, I really don't make shit off of Spiny videos, and that's okay, because I do it... It's something I'm gonna do one way or the other. If it was my job, I'd feel differently about it. I'd feel differently about it because there'd be... You know, it would be able to... I would much rather be doing that full-time than a fucking retail job full-time. You know, much rather. And that'd be great. And I'd probably get even more sick of it that way, but it would still be so much better than a fucking retail job. That I would fully embrace it, and I would do everything I wanted with the show. But since it's not that, it's very hard to picture doing everything I want to do with the show. It's very hard to process where the time for that's gonna come. And another thing that's like hit me with that is I do these videos for my family, and I used to get them done within like... When I first started, it was like a day or two, but that's just because I was a kid who didn't know what I was doing yet. I was just making these Windows Movie Maker videos, like of family trips, and then came... And then as I got older, it started taking me weeks, because I was putting more time into them and more thought into them, but I was also, like, still having so much fun doing them, and now... God, it's so hard for me to get reinvested in it. Stuff that used to take me... No, not Murphy. God damn, fucking Murphy. Oh, I have to fucking unlock the museum by talking to Blathers, and then they're gonna send me a letter. Alright, well, we can't do the fossils today. Oh, also, I started recording this at 3 p.m. today, so I could, get different music, so we don't have the same music every day. Tomorrow's episode, I'll probably either do... Bump Still Up, I'll do it, like, at midnight, so we can get some midnight or even, like, 1 a.m. music. And then we'll do a day... We'll do a day of, Oh, wait, the museum's up here. We'll do a good old day of, like, early in the morning. We'll do one of those. Fucking blathers, man. I think we say donate something, and then this is what initiates it, because he can't do the fossil, although I thought that was going to be part of Deluxe. Which would have been a very nice quality of life update enough to send the fossils in the mail. But at the same time, this game doesn't give us... These episodes need to be smaller, because this game doesn't give you nearly as much to do as something like City Folk or New Leaf or New Horizons, so... filling in 365 days isn't like we're gonna run out of shit to do really quickly if we like play the game for 30 to 40 minutes a day. Because it really doesn't take too long. But anyway, they'll send me a letter and then we'll initiate that. Unless I have the ability now, we can check. That might do it. But I think I have to wait for a letter from them. Wait, let's check. Nope, okay. Now Murphy gets one of the letters. Well, we'll send a letter to Murphy. Possibly this episode, but maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, bottom line, I'm sorry I'm rambling so much about that. I definitely want to keep Spiny going, but I am burnt out. I am getting tired. And I am trying to think of, you know, what's next? What does happen after Spiny? And can I keep doing it but focus on something else, or is, like, you know, just a week of doing this where I like look away from the channel and just do something simple like this going to make it so I can we'll change that to D. Perfect. Like literally just looking away for a week sometimes brings it back, you know? That's worked for me before. I remember there was a time where I was going to stop for a month or two, and then after stopping for a week, I was back. Like, I was back at it again. And that could be the case. And I hope that's the case. Because there's a lot I want to do with the channel still. Nah, release it. We don't need it. I need to plant that fucking pear tree is what I need to do. Here's a nice open space for it. It'll definitely grow here. So yeah, if anyone's listening to this and is really like you know, whether you're like a audience member of Spiny or a friend of mine, I know I'm talking about like something kind of drastic, like, oh yeah, let's stop the channel, but it's more so just something that's on my mind rather than, oh, it's definitely happening. Oh, we got some cool furniture here. We can sell the golf clubs, I feel. I don't really... What gyroids do we... Gyroids. So that one's gurgling, making a gurgling sound. It's very charming. That one's banging its head. Because it's me right now. Here, we'll let them all hang out over here. In the middle. Let's just turn him over so we can see his lovely face for a second before we spin him around forever. Or maybe he can just be facing us still. Actually, I think this red one's my favorite, so... You know what, we're gonna put Gurgler back here. Move you here. I like this one's design the most. But, yeah, again, this isn't really to say, like, oh... Fuck Spiny, I don't want to do it anymore. It's more so just to say I am at a point where I might need to find something else to do. Without stopping the channel, without giving up on it. But again, maybe not. Again, event piece. I wouldn't take anything I'm saying here too seriously, but it's on my mind. It's on my mind how long I want this thing to go. It could go on for another year or two. It could go on for fucking 10 more years. I don't know. But I'm definitely feeling the burnout. And I think doing something like this might help with that. Just kind of looking away from it for a bit. Alright, let's see what cart... We gotta get some raffle tickets. That is fucking awful. Why would you sell this? No. And don't act surprised that the answer is no. Oh, old floor, and I bet it goes well with that. Yeah, honest to God, that would be a... You're selling like default floors and walls right now. I'll buy the fan. I'll buy the Dan's Flash's shirt too. It's got such a detailed pattern. There's so many details on it. It's so complex. It's totally fair to charge me $400 for it. Dan's Flashes. Alright, might as well sell the other shirt then. Wait, what did they... Oh, I bought the fan. Never mind. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Give me the money. Alright, let's buy some more letters too. No, fuck you, man. I was clearly looking up the letters. What the fuck is wrong with you, you fucking Nazi? Let me buy the fucking notes. Jeez. Fucking scumbag. Fucking piece of shit. And, let's try to catch a bee or two. And then we'll call it. We'll call it after some bee catching. I'm not going to shake every tree in the town this time. We're just going to shake a few. Like I said, these episodes don't need to... We're doing this every day for a year. We'll find time to do the shit. Get better acquainted with our neighbors, all that. We're just kind of doing some daily basic tasks in here while I vent about life. Got Mr. Flamingo unlocked. That's great. I do really appreciate people who gave Spiny their time. Both friends who made it with me. That really did make the... That's another part that made, like, doing Spiny so special the last 4 years. Was that there were, like, great people with me, doing it with me, and it was just, like... It was just so much fun doing it with you guys. And I'm like, again, I'm talking about it as if it's over. It's really not. It's just a question of when. You know? I want to be honest and say that it's on my mind. But I don't think, you know, because I mean, I've had this talk with friends so many times too, and they really do encourage me to keep going with it, and I think it's something that I should keep going with. But when something stops interesting me, I feel like I gotta be honest about that. But I remember when I was making the Sonic 2 last call, like almost the entire process, I was like, oh god, I'm not having fun with this. This is such a chore. And then when I got close to like the ending and I was actually making like final touches to it, which final touches still take a while. Final touches is like a day or two of work. I was like really seeing the episode and I was having a lot of fun with it again. Same thing happened with the like, most recent Stupid H&M Bros. I was really ready to be done looking at that fucking thing. And then when it was done, I was like, this was funny. And people let me know it was funny too. And that really does go a long way in making me want to keep doing it. Because there is no like financial reward for Spiny. There's nothing about Spiny that makes my life better other than the joy of doing it. So that's why the joy of doing it needs to stay for it to be alive, you know? And it is still there. It's still there and it's still strong. It's just... It's a balancing act. It's a balancing act of life because I don't have my life balanced out. And maybe I wouldn't be talking about this if I did. I really do not like the place I work at. And sometimes when I'm done with that, I need to come home and not work on my failing YouTube channel. I guess it's not really a failure if I enjoyed doing it and other people liked it too, even if it was a small audience, because I do feel, honestly, I do feel very disrespectful saying that. Calling it a failure, even though there are people who've gone out of their way to draw fan art or engage, like come to streams or like, you know, consistently leave comments. It just feels rude to them to say that. So I promise this isn't going to be a constant thing on this. I just figured I think that's why I'm doing this, and I think that's why I want to be honest about it early on. I want to talk openly. If I'm going to do this, there's got to be a reason for it, and I think the ability to speak openly is one of those reasons to do this. Because I'm probably not going to talk about this on Spiny, the actual Spiny channel. Ooh. Oh, it's just a cockroach. I don't think that's going to be that much, but we'll see. Alright, we've got full pockets. Let's sell these bugs and let's call it a day. Oh, actually, we'll sell the kitty wardrobe. I'm going to keep the... We'll put the furniture in our house, too. Sick. Sick, 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 sick. Put my... I think Mr. Flamingo should go there. That's the fan. I'll put the fan here so this guy can be nice and breezy. And I think that's a solid place to call this day. Day 2 is completed. Oh, I also looked up Red Panda Gamer because I was curious, and it's like, I think his new username, I couldn't find him at first, I think his new username is JustPizza64. I'll fact check myself and correct it myself in the next episode if I'm wrong. But it was something Pizza 64. I think it was just Pizza 64. Gotta say, I prefer Red Panda Gamer, but he hasn't even made videos for 5 years, so we'll, you know, I guess it's, doesn't really matter now. But still, that's the, once again, that's the influence of not Red Panda Gamer anymore, just Pizza 64. Thank you for the idea. Have a good one.